we're down here at Las Vegas Distillery talking to the owner, Katalin.
Yes.
Tell us about the distillery. What's the story?
The story?
Yep.
We started almost 10 years ago, actually 10 years ago. April 1st is going to be our 10-year anniversary that we distilled. We started with my husband 10 years ago, and we were the first distillery in Nevada, and we wrote the law, craft distillery law, that was passed back in 2013. And we are surviving since then. Unfortunately, my husband died 2 years ago, and until now I continued, and we will see how we're going to go, from now on. As a craft distillery, we can manufacture everything, and our equipment is set up, to be able to make vodka, so high-proof alcohol for the vodka, gin, rum, whiskeys, brandies, whatever you want, so all sorts of spirits. When people come to the store, we are able to sell at our store. They mostly buy our liqueurs, the flavored spirits, and the whiskeys. And in the stores, it's more like grandma's apple pie, different whiskeys, and the white spirits, either rum, gin, and vodka. Well, it's like in any industry, yes. You have top of the line, you have the craft distillery, which certainly brings a totally unique perspective and a unique approach, in the alcohol industry. And we manufacture like 13 different types of whiskeys, and people liked it. So they are open, for new things, not just, same old, same thing, bourbon or whiskey. So they liked everything what we make. You have to be constantly creative and innovative, even whatever industry you work in, and that's the same, for the alcohol industry.
Okay, we're live again here with the gang. How goes it, gang? Okay, who do we have? Who do we have here today? We have a full panel. So on this side, we've got returning as always the lovely Armie.
That's me. Hi.
And seated at her side here, we have a friend of the show, Futilitarian Librarians frontman, Armie Neilstrong.
Nick Ripley. Don't listen to him.
Armie Neilstrong.
Nick.
Hey, I got the titles over here, bud.
Who knows?
Live with it. And back from her travels to the frozen tundra, we got QVZ.
Hello. Happy to be back.
And opposite QVZ, we have Chef Rando. With no words to say. Also returning is the spinny cam. Whoa! Didn't do it that time. We'll spin back. You guys are hyped for it. And you didn't get it. You'll get it. You'll get it back. We'll be back. It's me, Hugh Douglas, host extraordinaire here at Instagram handles and things. Over here is my protege, Shea Bones.
Does he get a title card?
No, he's the trainee. You have to earn your title card around here. So as soon as he does one of these, as soon as I can get over there, then he can set his own title card up. That's his final test, just to be able to do his own little graphics here. And then he can put whatever he wants in there, whatever kind of silly bullshit he wants to throw in there. And speaking of throwing, we'll throw it back to you guys. Spinny cam. Whoa! All right, so as you guys saw in the intro, we've got Vegas Distillery stuff today.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they hooked us up with some fun stuff. This is they have their it's kind of tricky to see on cam here. We have the barrel-aged gin. Which was aged in a sherry cask, which is kind of an interesting way to do gin. And of their own design, Rumsky, which is a rum and whiskey hybrid. It's made with molasses and grains, and she explains it a hell of a lot better than I do.
We came up with my husband with a new product, the Rumsky, which is half fermented molasses, which is rum-based, and half fermented whiskey mash. And then he used to say after fermentation, we marry them together and distill them together. So from rum and whiskey came the Rumsky. And that's a totally new age spirit, and people like it. So we have the white version, the unaged version, and the aged version too. And both of them are really good.
All right, give us the rundown on the
Gin.
gin here. What all is going in here?
So we have a lot of fruit in it, orange, lemon, lime, cactus root, cactus leaf. And then our spices in the gin is coriander seed, juniper berries, sarsaparilla, lavender, ginger, mint, is missing from here, cinnamon, and star anise.
It's quite a mix. We'll have to see how the gals feel about it.
I've brought along Chef Rando and his bag of mix-in ingredients here to see what we can do to make some cocktails out of these and try them out. See what we think of the offerings. Well, we know what we think of Vegas Distillery. We killed that bottle of vodka last episode, so we can vouch they're good. It's good stuff. This is different stuff. So. What do we have for mixers, Chef Rando?
Tonic for the cocksucking G&Ts.
Nice. Little shout
And
out to
For what
Letterkenny here.
G&Ts?
The cocksucking G&Ts.
Little Letterkenny
Yeah.
reference there. It's good. You guys aren't watching it, go watch it.
With some Schweppes, ginger ale,
Alrighty.
some fresh mint, some cut up limes for mojitos,
Nice.
and some limon.
All right. Well, let's try the selection kind of on its own. Get a feel for it, then we'll see how it works in the cocktails. So, dish them out, Rando.
Alright, who's sitting out this round?
Not me.
Probably Quinn.
You sitting out?
Well, I can take a sip, I suppose.
Okay, what are we starting with, the gin or with the Rumsky?
I don't know. What are we starting with?
This is closer, so fuck it.
You're the guy. You're the guy over there.
This show feels like it's turning into the It's Friday and I want to get drunk show.
You
I
know,
mean, I thought
feel like
that's
that
what we
show
signed
gets
on
some
for.
more views.
I mean, that's what I signed on for.
It's gotten so bad. We had another guest booked, and they postponed again, and people just figured we'd be drinking stuff and showed up. I didn't invite any of these guys here.
Thank you.
Armie Neilstrong just, he's just like standing outside the door, itching, like I gotta get my fix.
Yeah.
See like the DTs out
Yeah.
there or something, he just knows that
And the
we've got the
shakes
stuff.
and everything. Yeah.
And Chef Rando heard that there was an opportunity to chef it up, so he's like, "Hey man,
I spent 2 minutes cutting lemons and limes. So
he
that's
cut
my-
400 lemons, guys, in those 2 minutes."
400. Oh,
been doing-
I was like 2 for me.
No,
He's been doing prep work for-
not that cute.
Damn it! Thought I was.
He is that cute.
Oh, damn it!
Or not.
You're not getting two.
He's well. I guess I am because he denied it. So.
Damn it.
All right, there we go.
Just let me
All
smell it. Let's wolf it in for a second.
Oh, that actually smells good.
Actually,
Come on to the
For a
first table.
non-drinker.
Have some booze.
Oh, yeah.
Like myself.
it's good stuff.
I like the barrel age. It's subtle.
Oh, you tasted it already.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to
Yeah.
do like a cheers.
I
Yes,
took a sip.
What are we cheersing to today, Marmuse? You're our Toastmaster.
Chinese New Year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
You're the ox.
shoo-shoo
Mm-hmm.
to
Happy
our-
Lunar New Year, everyone.
Hooray,
Yeah. Xin Yan Ho.
Chúc mừng năm mới. That's Vietnamese. Oh, that's actually really good.
That goes down really smooth.
Yeah.
That's super smooth.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am still super hungover from yesterday.
This is gonna help.
Wow, this is good. This is really good.
We had some heavy hitters coming in on the other show from north of the border, and might or might not have drank an entire bottle of Fireball.
Ooh.
They just got like blackout drunk, which is great. I woke up super hungover at like 9 a.m. today to go interview a distiller, and the irony was not lost on me. Just dead over here. Now you know. Now you know, guys. And she'll be watching this like, that's why he was a fucking weirdo. I'm like, oh, I just thought he was just an idiot. And I am. But,
But you were a hungover idiot. It makes a difference.
Because you can see ghostly white. I got the ghostly white. That's good stuff. Spitty cane. Spitty cane. Spitty cane. Spear fingers. All right. Well, we got the Rumsky next.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Rumsky.
Oh, I don't want to take a. Maybe hand me a cup. I don't want to waste this.
I could waterfall. I don't give a shit. Is it?
Whoa!
It was really good. I just don't want to get drunk. I'm a real lightweight.
I am what they call a professional alcoholic.
I can relate, Quinn. I can relate. That doesn't stop me ever, but I can relate.
Can I get a refill on glasses?
I will just take a little shot because I intend to also have one of your delicious cocksucking gin and tonics.
It's a
Thank
cocksucking
you.
G&T.
I did a fair bit of Rumsky at the distillery, so
Did you?
I'm gonna hold out for the mixed
Wait,
drink
so
too.
what did you try at the distillery?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. We tried both varieties of the gin. We tried the Rumsky. Tried some of their liqueurs. It was good stuff. They have a whole variety of liqueurs to try down there. It's a pretty cool spot. They do tastings and they do tours, but it's been sporadic because of the Corona times.
Even now, we are open, so we offer the tours and tastings. We are open from Tuesday till Friday, and from Tuesday to Friday, 3 o'clock every day. And on Saturdays, we have tours tastings at 12, 2, and 4 o'clock.
All right.
What are we cheersing to?
Chinese New Year again. Year of the Ox.
To Las Vegas Distillery.
There we go.
Las
Hey!
Vegas
awesome
Distillery.
Las
host.
Vegas Distillery.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it's unexpected.
It's almost raisiny.
Yeah.
This is good
I can
too.
see that, yeah.
I could kind of see the raisin, yeah.
No, sorry, molasses. It tastes like gingerbread cookies.
It
It
does.
is
Back
made
end.
with molasses.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I can kind of see it, yeah.
And the gingerbread cookies make sense because it's got the molasses and the grains, so.
Yeah. This is a good sipper.
I thought both of these were really good, and that
Yeah.
means a lot coming from someone who doesn't drink.
I drink too much, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
this
only
is-
thing I really drink straight is whiskey. So I was pleasantly surprised by all of this. They really know how to make their liquor.
It's really light. Like dangerously light.
Yeah. It's definitely got that kind of edge to it where you could just keep on drinking it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a muddler somewhere?
There's like a whole bar hidden behind the black
Yes.
wall.
Oh, we'll talk about that, but it's back there.
All right.
Get after it.
I'm going to be right back.
Get after it. Just get like a spoon or something. We got stuff. So while Rando is getting after the bar stuff back here, Quinn, tell us about your trip.
Oh, we had a whole 8 days. Went to started from Vegas, drove up to Moab in Utah. Drove through Arches National Park. It was a little cold, so we didn't do any of the hiking to the Arches. So I'll have to make my way back there to see the Arches. And then from there, we stopped by Salt Lake City just to check it out. But it was snowing that day, so there was a really bad inversion going on, so we couldn't see much. But it was really pretty snow, big snowflakes coming down. That was nice, pretty. And then from there, we drove to Jackson, Wyoming. Super snowy. And stayed there a couple days. Drove a little bit through Grand Teton National Park. A lot of it was closed, though, for the winter, but we were able to see a little bit of it. And then from there, we drove to Bozeman, Montana, and that was when our car fell into a ditch on the icy
I
road.
saw that on your Instagram. What happened with that?
I don't know. We were driving. It was a snowstorm, and we were being very careful. And my friend Sandy was like, "Stop being so close to the side of the road. Stop being so close." And I'm like, "I'm not that close. I'm not that close." And I don't know what happened. There was a pile of snow. I swerved a little to go around it, and then on my way back, another like a truck with a trailer was coming by really fast.
Ooh.
And after it passed, our car slid, and I don't even know how it slid, but it slid, and then Sandy instinctively grabbed my arm, so I couldn't turn the wheel at all to try to regain control, and so we just slid into the ditch. But luckily, the snow was super soft. It was like pillows. So nothing happened to the car, but because it was soft, we just kept on going, so it was stuck. And then luckily, thankfully, there was a kind, good Samaritan behind us who was on his way to Bozeman, Montana. And he stopped because he had been following us, and he saw what happened. And he stopped, was going to take us to the next town, which was Big Sky. And on our way, we saw a tow truck company, Yellowstone Towing, thank you. And they said, "Yeah, we'll come get you." And so we went back to the car. The Good Samaritan, Mike, drove us back to our car. We waited there probably about an hour, and then we saw the tow trucks come in. It's like in the movies where like you're stranded and you see the rescue and the lights on the truck, and we're like, "Yay!" So they came and got us out. Took less than 20 minutes to get us out, and went on our way again to Bozeman. From there, went to Whitefish, Montana, saw Glacier National Park. Beautiful, beautiful park. Definitely want to go back. And that was the northernmost point. And then we turned around back down to Idaho Falls, where we did some playing in the snow. And from there, Cottonwood Heights, Utah, did a little bit of hiking, and then from there back home to Vegas today.
Wow.
That's
So
like a
8
journey.
days, 8 days
Amazing.
road trip. It was really
Sounds fun.
fun. It was really fun. We had our dogs with us, and so they got to play in the snow. It was really nice. It was really cold in Montana.
What
Was
possessed
in the-
you guys to go there this time of year?
Sandy wanted to see snow.
We had snow the other day. Last week there was some snow.
Yeah.
There's a little bit.
It was like a centimeter's worth, but you know.
No, well, what's funny is her boyfriend was like, "It's so snowy, like it's so snowy, you shouldn't go." And when he says that, I think it just motivates her to go and see it for herself. So she
Yeah.
wanted to see the snow.
That's how I feel when a man tells me to do something.
I took a trip too. Many of the details we can't talk about for ongoing legal purposes, but I came back with a new Ducati. That was fun. And I told an inferior
Oh, see, for a
school.
second there, it sounded like you were talking about like mushrooms or something, and I was like, when did
No,
this
no, no.
happen?
I
You hate
literally
drugs.
drove. I drove to Sacramento to go pick up an auction Ducati and got into some shenanigans.
Thank you.
I was detained briefly in a certain northern
Jesus.
Nevada town whilst giving the business to an inferior northern Nevada college. So We had some footage. We can't show anything now. It's great. You guys will just have to picture it in your mind's eye. Just gonna throw in some footage here, just like slip a little thing in.
Eat a dick, Wolfpack.
So we are officially out of tonic. Already.
How much gin are
Well.
we drinking?
Hmm?
How much gin
Well,
are
the
we
bottle's
drinking?
like 2/3 gone.
Oh shit!
Yep.
I
It's a
got
good
ginger
sign.
ale
It's a
for
good sign.
mojitos.
The Vegas Distillery. It's a good sign.
Yeah, no.
Ginger ale doesn't go in mojitos.
It does if you make them with it.
I've never.
I don't have any simple syrup either,
Had.
so
Okay, well. It's not a mojito, but I'm sure it would be delicious. Cheers!
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers. There we
to
go.
College try. Trying to give that college the business.
so I just love saying cocksucking GNT.
Yum.
Gwen is already just obliterated over there.
This is really good.
It is good.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have to make a stop at this distillery.
Yeah, they sell all of their stuff at the distillery as well as local liquor stores. Find it at Total Wine, Lee's maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I have now had 3 of their products, and they were all very good.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, there's some paper towels behind you, Randy.
Slurp it up, Randy. What a waste. Man. Well,
Yeah,
luckily my
absolutely.
pour wasn't very big.
Oh, I don't want to neglect the very important products right here. Have we talked about this yet?
Thank you, Randy.
No, we have
Yeah,
not.
the hand sanitizer.
So
Guess
yeah,
what, you guys?
Yep,
You can sanitize your
put
hands.
it-
In the-
more.
yeah. Back during quarantine times, they changed their factory over from distilling to making hand sanitizer for the local first responders and stuff. Really cool stuff. It's basically like a super high proof alcohol, cleanliness utility device thing. Really cool. You can pick some of that up there too. They still have some of that limited run. It's all liquid, which is cool because you can put in like a spray bottle or something. Really like get it on there. It dries fast. And yeah, it's made in the same facilities as the rest of their fine
If
products.
that's not resourcefulness, I don't know what is.
Oh, that's definitely
Pandemic
resourceful.
strikes. Turn your distillery into a hand sanitizer business.
Just looking at
It's
that, make my hands
great.
burn.
So, Randy, how did you make this? I'm not familiar with drinks, so
Carefully. Kidding.
what are the proportions you use?
So basically, I just took a lemon, squeezed it in there,
Mhm.
and then I just took one of these shot glasses, fill it up, and then I just topped it off with tonic, and that was it.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I saw a special step in the beginning.
When
Where
I
you
put the
put a
mint in, I was like,
lime.
oh fuck, and then I was just like, all right.
You put some mint and a lime into each cup, and then you poured it out. What was that about?
See, like, I was
Put
just
the
like,
lime
shit.
in the coconut and drink it all
I
up.
was gonna do like a mojito type thing, and then I forgot that I didn't bring any simple syrup.
Mhm.
So I was just like, damn it. All right, so I just packed everything up, and I just used the gin, made some cocksucking GNTs.
See, I think you're lying to me. I think that's how you make these so good.
Ooh.
It's like the subtle mint flavor.
If you add the ginger to it with the Rumsky, it tastes like a gingerbread cookie.
Wait, can I do that?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'll just try yours. This isn't COVID friendly. I don't know about that, Chef Rando.
Wait, so but you combine the Rumsky
So
with
if you
the
combine the
ginger
Rumsky
ale
with ginger ale and a lemon,
and the lemon.
and yeah, could probably pass it off for a gingerbread cookie.
But you do have a more refined palate than I do, so I'll take
I'm
your
also a
word
professional
for it.
drinker, so. Also a little high, so
Mm.
It's not bad.
I feel a little warm in my face.
Yep.
Means
Good
it's
thing
working.
it's black and white,
Is it
so
like
you
red?
can't see me
One's
turning
starting to
red.
feel it.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Can you?
Does your voice get so high?
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Well, it's like you inhaled a helium balloon.
My all-time favorite line from that show is,
Hey, Patrick, you angry too?
"Yeah,
What's the matter?
can't see my forehead." It's so much.
Patrick's just the best character in
Yeah, he is.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, he is.
I never watched SpongeBob.
Me neither.
Blasphemy.
What? How have you never
How
watched
could you-
SpongeBob?
How could you
don't know.
not watch
I
SpongeBob?
just didn't watch a lot of TV as a kid.
I mean, I
And
didn't
then-
either, but
and
I
I didn't either.
I didn't have cable, so we
Neither
didn't
did
have
I.
Nickelodeon.
I still found a way, damn it. It was good. Anyway.
SpongeBob was a shit back in the day.
It really was. Like, the OG episodes actually
OG.
are really good. Like, I fucking love them. Not so much the new episodes from what I've seen. The new episodes are like, what the hell is that? But
Yeah.
I don't think it's... Well, it's not the same people behind it anymore.
I mean, it's the same actors and shit like that, but it's not the same producers.
Well, yeah, no, it's... You know, you could have the same actors, but if it's different writers and different producers, you're going to get a different show, so...
Let me see if I can still do it.
Whoa!
What did you do?
I laugh like SpongeBob. It's terrible right now.
Do it again.
You gave me the ugly. You ate all my food, and now I'm going to starve.
What's become of this show?
Wave descent into badness. This
I
is
can't
just
even
a-
corral you guys. I'm just too hungover.
This is just a Lovecraftian nightmare at this point.
just the Stygian wastes of the studio right now.
That's what you get for drinking fucking Fireball.
You
Seriously,
know, that's on
man.
me. I should have been
If
drinking.
you're gonna drink 15 shots of something, don't let it be Fireball.
Yeah,
It sh-
no,
it
that
should
that,
be-
that was kind of a rough choice there, bud.
It should be Rumsky
Yeah,
or Las Vegas Distillery's
Mhm.
fine aged gin.
I like the gin a lot.
I do
Like
too.
of the two
like,
choices, I think that's my favorite.
I am not gonna go out and buy the Rumsky. I think it's a really interesting thing, but I
Mhm.
would buy the gin for sure.
Oh yeah, no, and I'm not like typically a gin guy, but I dig that gin.
I might have this at the bar as like a novelty thing. Like, look, it's rum and it's
Yeah.
whiskey.
It's
Cool.
rum and whiskey.
It's just super heavy on the molasses.
Yeah,
You have to really like molasses.
So yeah, it's
I think
like
in the right mixed drink, it could be really
Oh, yeah.
good.
like I said, it's stuff checks off all the boxes. It's unique. You can really only get it in the Vegas area. The company, family owned. It's run by Katalin Racz. It was her and her husband. Her husband passed away, so it's just her running it. So it's a female-owned business,
Yeah.
local-owned business. So yeah, if you guys are into all that stuff, which is all
yeah.
good stuff, these are good. You know, also she's an immigrant. They immigrated here from Hungary, so.
Nice.
It's one of those great, American success stories. They're doing that small business jam, and they're doing it here in the valley. So
I need to talk about this in my American food culture class.
Leave it to an Eastern European to make some bomb ass booze.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
for
gonna
real.
try the hand sanitizer.
just drinking that now.
No. I'm not done with my
One
GNT
shot.
yet.
One shot. Let's go.
No. Actually, it is it up into
It
the point where they
kinda
add
does
like
smell
glycerin and stuff to it.
like-
It's
Like a delicious alcohol.
Okay.
don't.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
That little bottle that's in there, what would you call that?
I don't know. What would you call that? It's a little bottle.
A mini bottle?
It's called a
Shit.
nip.
And yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that a technical term? Is that a?
It's an East Coast thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm from New England, so we get a lot of alcohol terms from the Prohibition era.
Oh, okay.
So,
I getcha. That makes sense.
hey, I got a flight at JFK in about 6 hours. I had to stop at the Paggy and get a
6
couple minutes for the
hours?
flight. 6 hours.
6 hours.
Where in New England are you from?
I grew up in Mystic area. So, like Mystic,
like
Connecticut.
Mystic River.
Mystic Seaport, the Mystic Village.
Like the
Mystic
movie.
Seaport. Yeah, like Mystic Pizza. I drive by that place.
No
I
way.
drove by that place almost every
Is
day.
it good pizza?
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic
Ooh.
pizza.
That's
But
what I love to hear on Versus Vegas is a thrilling description of not Las Vegas.
Hey, let's talk regional dialects. What do you call drinks like Coke or Sprite? What do you call that?
Soda.
What do you call it?
soda.
What do you call it?
Soda?
What do you call it?
Pop.
I'm from Vegas.
Ooh, we got a pop over here. What about you, Sean?
Soda.
Soft drink.
Okay.
Who says that?
No, I don't think that's a regional thing. I think that's your family was lifted from a North Face catalog thing.
It's
That sounds
definitely
about right.
a regional thing.
Like everybody in Marmou's family is like a learned doctor of some respect
Yeah.
and
Not me.
Soft drink is pretty fancy.
except Marmou's, everybody in her family is a
I swear, it's a
learned.
common thing to call soda.
So yeah, they're
in
sitting
the
there. It's like,
South.
yes, we're gonna go down to the grocery store and purchase some soft drinks.
Listen,
Can-
it's a
can
soft drink because it's not a hard drink.
I
You know,
mean,
I was
have
always
you-
wondering
have
like
you noticed
why
how
they
thick-
call it a soft drink.
Yeah,
'cause
because
there's
there's
no
not hard
alcohol.
alcohol.
Because there's
Yeah.
no hard
Yeah,
alcohol.
that's
That's
the thing.
legit the reason.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where it stems
so-
from.
Oh, okay.
There
For sure.
was actually a law passed in Russia. I think it was like 2012-ish. Don't quote me on that. It was like sometime very recently. Anything below 10% alcohol was considered a soft drink in Russia.
Love it.
Nice. Leave it to Russia.
Yeah.
That just leaves like beer and cider because most wines are above that. And
Yeah.
every hard liquor is.
European
that,
wine is
so.
not something to fuck with.
all I'm saying is I don't know if we can take Marmouse's regional dialect stuff super seriously because she is from the deep south and she totally sounds like it.
You're from the deep south?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. clearly,
Wow.
clearly from her thick southern drawl, you know,
Some people can tell.
can they?
Yeah.
Are those people in your family and doctors of linguistics?
When I first met
No.
you, I thought you were from Northern California.
I mean, that would have been probably my guess, but I don't know.
When
I feel
was
more just Vegas in
younger-
general.
Or you're also tall as shit, so I would have considered like Colorado.
Yeah,
Dude,
Colorado.
people in
Coloradans
Colorado
are
just
tall?
come tall. I mean,
Everybody
I
from
guess his
Colorado's
family's
tall.
tall. Apparently, he's the runt of the family at 6'3".
Have you met his brother? Like, he got a charge for assault with a deadly weapon just because of his size.
It's a true story.
Man,
That is,
I want to be classified as a deadly weapon.
like
That's
the whole
life
thing with
goals
that
right there.
was that like he got real bummed out about it, and to me, like no, like that's the ultimate like stupid playground. Like, oh yeah, my arms and legs are registered as deadly weapons with the county, and it's like no, that's an actual thing. He has proof. Has a hard time, passing background checks because of that shit. But
Because of how tall he is?
yeah, he's a big guy. He's like 6'8",
Okay.
280. He's a big dude. Like I said, it makes me look real shrimpy.
I bet if he applied for like a bouncer position, that would look really good on a background.
Yeah, I was gonna
check.
say that's one of those ones where like, oh yeah, no, I see it says here you're a deadly weapon of some sort. That's nice. We like that kind of stuff here at Palomino Strip Club.
He could be making bank right now
Oh yeah,
if he just slipped in the right market.
they make some bomb ass tips.
Yeah?
Yeah, bouncers and shit. Yeah.
That dude just doesn't have the mentality
nutsack?
for it. He doesn't have the temperament for shenanigans like that.
Was he
He's-
10-ply, bud?
No, he's just not geared that way. He's more of a low key, whatever. I don't know. He's not as boisterous as me.
Well, I think that would make for a great bouncer.
No, you don't want to be a pushover when you're a bouncer.
No, yeah.
Trust me, I bounced at a strip club before I moved out here.
Really?
Yeah, at the Navy strip club down the couple towns down.
I could see how you would need to be a little bit rougher in that kind of occupation because, you know, some assholes, you know, going bar hopping or something and he's fucking drunk and whatever, you're going to need to fucking kick his ass to the curb if he's out of line. I mean, that's just what you got to do, right?
Yeah, my whole thing is like, like it was cool bouncing and shit like that because it was at a strip club.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I'm big and burly, but I'm 5'7". Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably pop you in the mouth. That's about it. But
You got a low center of gravity, just bowl him over.
But I mean, like, what happens when it's just like a dude your size that's like my girth? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Hit him in the groin.
That's what I'm thinking. You have easier
Hit him in the
access
balls.
to his
Tabletop.
more sensitive areas.
Hit him with a steel chair. That'll work. Works in wrestling all the time.
I've seen some fucked up places, things in strip clubs and shit.
I can only imagine.
So what are we thinking about those drinks, guys? That is.
They're
I finished it,
Delicious.
so
You
it was.
finished it?
Yeah, no, I straight
Damn.
up.
You want another one?
No, I better not.
But you
Just
don't even
let me
wanna
make some
try
for you,
a
just try it.
mojito?
All right, let me see. I'll make a small one.
Okay.
What you making now?
All right, so I'm gonna use lime, ginger ale, and the Rumsky. See how that turns out.
I like the sound of the cork too.
Yeah,
cool.
no,
Very
it's a nice,
satisfying.
it's a nice sound.
Oh, no, you can't do that. It needs to be
Needs to be
symmetrical.
symmetrical.
Yeah. Thank you.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. Take a look at that. Oh, yeah, nice.
Symmetry.
I love the asymmetrical label on this. Speaking of symmetry,
Give it a little.
Just,
You
twisty-
call that a
Spooky.
small?
Give it a little
Fun.
twisty twist so we
It's
can
not
see
full.
the. Ooh.
Oh my
No,
God.
it's not.
Dude,
But
that's
that's
like the top inch empty.
It's like a
and
barber
that's
pole.
it.
Fun stuff. What's
Come
on the
on,
back
give
of the
her a Boston
Rumsky?
I'm not drinking this whole thing. It tastes good, but I'm not drinking the whole thing.
Fine, I'll
I
drink
want to
this,
get
I'll drink
home
this, and I'll
at the
finish
end of the
up.
night,
What do
bro.
we got? What do we got on the Rumsky here? What's on the back of that? Ooh, okay.
So pretty.
That is good though.
I don't know if viewers at home can tell, but this is a really nice, like, amber color. And
Well,
I
I
guess
mean,
that's
it's in
from the
black and
Clearly.
white,
cap.
so
Clearly see.
I don't think they can.
Through the saturation.
So when's this whole fucking Battle of the Bands thing?
Battle of the Bands.
Oh yeah, we got that's going on.
Yeah.
Henderson's Battle of the Bands.
Well, we're submitting the official video clip, and we'll see from there. I forget the exact dates, but it's kind of a little bit drawn out. Like, they'll choose like 5 from the submissions to essentially, you know, compete in the last round, and then they'll like choose 3, and those 3 will get a prize. So
I feel like
Good
you
luck.
guys are not gonna have an issue coming up with the top 5. I mean, like, on editing alone, like a lot of these motherfuckers are probably just gonna like shoot it with their iPhone or some shit.
oh yeah.
You guys have like a professional studio, and
Oh yeah.
you're editing with Matt.
Plus, we're pretty tight as a band. I'd say, like, definitely the tightest music project that I've ever been involved in. So,
Yeah.
I think you're good.
thank you. Means a lot.
I mean, I've listened to you guys on Spotify. It's definitely some car blasting music.
I like to hear that. I like to hear it a lot.
And no offense to Henderson, but I feel like the Henderson Battle of the Bands group is gonna have less competition than maybe
I
like
mean-
the Las Vegas Battle of the Bands.
The way I see, you know, competition in general is to never rule the other guy out, just in
That's a
in
good
general,
point,
just because, like, you know, you never know. Just because, you know, somebody's from a place like Henderson or something, it's like that doesn't mean that they're any less. I mean, like, sure, there's not a great possibility that they will be like as on par as like a good percentile of Vegas bands, but I bet that there's some Henderson bands that could rock people's socks off. So it's one of those things where it's like, never underestimate your competition. Always go into it with your best foot forward is what I always say. So
Don't they have divisions in that?
they do. They
Are
do.
you guys going in like beginner, the amateur?
We've
division?
considered it.
Just
like,
enter in a bunch of middle school kids.
Yeah.
It's like that's. Well, I guess
we'll
they're,
fucking
like,
kick
super
their asses
seniors,
any day.
Aww.
Yeah. I mean,
The
possibly.
grand
I don't know.
prize is
Watch,
like-
I say that, and there's gonna be like one middle school band that's gonna be like fucking rocking people's socks off. I'm gonna be
Prodigies.
like, yeah,
Alexi
no.
Leo and stuff he used to do that when he was a teenager, just fucking way too prodigious for his age, and we're gonna run into that kid. It's like there's more talent in the junior division than there is in like the other ones, 'cause nobody wants to go say they're pro or whatever. But
I wouldn't be surprised if it winds up being like that.
the prizes for like the amateur division is like, hey guys, get a $5 off coupon
At
to
Chuck E.
the-
Cheese's.
Yeah. It's like, hey guys, you guys won the Junior Battle of the Bands. Here, have 5 Mead 5-star notebooks.
I would take it.
Those
I
zipper
would
binders.
too.
Those
I'm a
Those are
college
nice-
student.
Those are nice
I need
notebooks.
those.
No. Winner gets the grand prize of a free bouncy house at their next birthday party.
Dude,
I would
I'm
take
in.
It. That's
I
way
am
better than
in.
notebooks.
Does this look like the face of somebody who wouldn't take that? I mean, like, come
Exactly.
on. That's the dream right there.
You just get smammered at a
That's the
fucking bouncy
American
house.
dream.
Chef Randy, tell me that you would not want a bouncy house.
I came up
as
with
a
it.
present.
Of course.
I mean, yeah. It's the only logical, like, prize. If there's not a bouncy house as the prize, I don't want it.
Is there
Period.
Like a thing as like an adult bouncy house though?
Yeah.
Just a bouncy
Yeah,
house
it's
that
just
can
a
fit
bouncy house.
adults.
Imagine if that was, like, an exclusive club, like, you know what I mean? Like, adult bouncy house. Ooh.
We
Like,
rented
what
one
the
in
fuck would that
college
even
for
look
a,
like?
a
The
college
Jiggle
event.
Shack.
The jiggle
Yeah,
shack.
And we bounced.
Isn't
we
there like a
bounced.
weight limit in there?
No, they have big ones where grown peeps can go in and bounce away. It's really
It
fun.
beats a trampoline park. I
Yeah.
have a vendetta against the trampoline parks.
You have a vendetta against the trampoline parks. Why?
Because they just needlessly injure people. And
Well, no,
I point
people
that out now,
needlessly
fuck yeah.
injure
I was about to ask if they
themselves.
killed your entire clan and you just wanted revenge.
No, so there was a girl in one of my classes a couple semesters ago that had to have complete knee reconstruction because she decided it would be fun to go to the trampoline park. And
Oh, boy.
I was joking about that in one of my classes last semester. I was doing an emergency management class where we were learning how to bandage people up who have had stuff like that happen,
Yeah.
how to set broken bones and things like that. And we were doing splints on the arm, and I'm like, okay, let's set up a real. My lab partner is there, and I'm like, okay, let's set up a realistic scenario for how you broke your elbow, because we're doing like little crossbody splints and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so here's what happened. You went to the trampoline park, and she's like, dude, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, like what, man? Like, this is the thing that happens. Like, I'm supposed to go to the trampoline park tonight with my guy.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like,
Oh,
that's
no.
what you get for going to the fucking trampoline park. I don't, don't look at me like that. I'm going to be laughing when I'm here next week and you're like all splinted up and shit. I'm like, just saying.
I went on a date once to a trampoline park, and it was pretty fun. It's a good workout.
Who fucking takes somebody to the trampoline park on a date? I don't-
Last
be a
time I went to a
great date.
trampoline park was about like when I was 17. Like I remember it very
Same.
vividly. Like it was back in I want to say like Woodland Hills, California or something like that. I just went with a bunch of people. It was a lot of fun, but I could definitely see how like people could get seriously injured if they're not careful.
Nothing says I don't care at all about your health or well-being. Like, hey babe, let's go to the trampoline park.
I thought it was a very out of the box decision.
Yeah,
and then,
I
and
would
then
love
right
for
It was
back
very
into
unique.
the,
Take
to
me
the
to a
boxing
trampoline
ambulance
park.
after the fact.
So much more interesting than drinks.
like
Yeah,
everybody
I
does
mean,
drinks or
yeah, no,
coffee or
bars
let's do
and
dinner,
coffee
but
is
nobody
just like
does
it's played out.
trampoline park.
Yeah, like at least it's original.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so what
I
if they're
appreciated
saying that
that.
they don't care about your well-being? Damn it, it's original.
No, see, the point is to get your endorphins going, and you can get that through drinks, or you can get it through jumping on a trampoline.
I feel like the
So-
bounce house is a better call. Like, if you're getting injured at the bounce house,
I got injured in
I
a
mean-
bounce house. I sprained my ankle in a bounce house.
What'd you do
so
in the bounce house to
I
get injured?
Bounced.
You bounced?
I bounced, and
you
then
sounds
I
like you should have
landed
bounced a little
wrong.
earlier.
Ha 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 ha.
Done and done. And now you know.
Yeah,
Now we know.
you know.
And now you know.
I feel like we learned a lot here tonight.
Maybe we learned that Vegas Distillery.
We learned some
has-
valuable lessons.
Has the booze for you. Get down there. It's in Henderson. We'll link to
The power of friendship is all
website so
powerful.
you can see when they
This is
have
Power
their
Rangers?
tours going.
Yeah,
Sure.
I want to do one of those tours.
I'm sure they'll hook us up.
Do they have tours?
Yes.
We have tours and tastings, which is usually $25. So you take more like a historical tour, you know, of how we started and what we make, what we use, how we make our own products, what kind of grains we use. Many people don't know about the different grains, or what fermentation is, and then how we distill, what is distillation in itself, so how we make the alcohol. Then they get a sampling of the 2 high-proof alcohol that we make, usually the whiskey high-proof, which is a moonshine, around 140 proof, and
Oh, wow.
and then the vodka high-proof alcohol, 190 proof. So they learn about it, and after then they come and we have an all-in tasting, which means that they can sample 10 of our products.
Oh, wow.
Usually 3 of the white spirits, 2 of the whiskeys, and 5 of the flavored spirits that we have.
Websites in the bio below. Go check it out. Go schedule a tour. They are anywhere between $15 and $25, and you get to test the booze. And I believe there's one tour where you get to drink like 10 different things. So
Best not to drive to that one.
Yeah, take
yeah,
an Uber.
get an Uber, get a Lyft. Call me up. I live like a mile away from that place.
Oh, it's a mile away.
We'll meet up down there. We'll get some stuff. Pay for my tour. I'll give you the
Be
the versus
careful,
Vegas
Hugh
exclusive.
Douglas. All 15 of our subscribers are going to line up at your door asking for free rides.
Yes, I'm sure my mom and all of my cousins and stuff who are subscribed to the show will be like, "Hey man, when I'm 21 in like 6 years, I'll go take you up on that." So,
In 6 years.
you know.
You should go ahead and flash your number up on the screen.
Yeah.
For
And your address.
We actually have one. We're gonna be putting it up here soon. We were gonna start to do like a complaint line thing. one of the local news stations does a thing where you can call in and you can bitch about stuff.
92.3.
We're gonna do something like that, but you know, uncensored and whatever. And we actually have a number for it. We're just getting it set up right now where you guys can call in.
We're going to do segments called, like, you know what really
Screen
grinds my gears?
Are you gonna do the drunk dial thing? Where people are drunk as hell and they just like dial you
Just call in
and
and-
leave
Or
weird
other
ass
people
voicemails.
dial us, and because it's versus Vegas, we're going to be drunk already.
Yeah!
Yeah, that sounds about right.
it could be a Festivus episode where people call and air their grievances.
Yeah.
Ah,
Year round.
Oh,
in
yeah, we
spirit
didn't do
of
Festivus this year.
I was bummed out.
That was the
I
thing.
was
That
excited
the thing.
about Festivus.
Yeah, I was
But
too.
my parents were very proud of you for not having a group celebration this year.
Lame.
All right. So with that, we're gonna head out. You guys go check out Vegas Distillery. If you can't get down there, make your way down to Total Wine, Lee's, any of the local liquor stores for you. I think they even have them at Smith's and stuff. So look out for it. They got the really cool bottles, tall, nice glass. and
Yeah,
stuff.
they're beautiful. I mean, did you
those are
see
some good
them?
looking bottles.
They're beautiful.
They look similar to a different Las Vegas vodka, but they are no longer related to that one. So I was
No
glad you told me.
longer related.
Yeah, they used to have do a thing with Booze Bros, but
So
they
what's
are-
the deal with Booze Bros?
Booze
Are they
Bros
based in Las
is-
Vegas too?
there's the company that they got bought out by, I think, is headquartered here, but I know their whiskey isn't made here, and Katalin made a point to be like, yeah, don't conflate us to those guys, we're not them, they suck.
So this is
Yeah.
truly the only Las Vegas-based distillery.
Yeah, they were the first craft distillery in Las Vegas, in Nevada as well, I believe.
That's really cool.
So, yeah, go check them out if you get a chance. They make everything. It's all fucking delicious. And yeah, with that, we'll catch you on the next one.
Chicka chicka.